then, here we are, moved on to the installation of the sink trap and hooking up of the water supply lines. You can see that I've already put all the ABS together. This is a mock-up. Whenever you're doing work with ABS such as this, it's always a good idea to do a dry fit mock-up so that you know that everything's going to fit exactly where you want it before you glue it all together. So I've taken the time, recut everything. We're utilizing the old trap because it's still in good shape. There's nothing wrong with it. Because the new sinks are in a slightly different position than the previous sinks, I've obviously added ABS to compensate for the height and the movement of that. So we're going to take this apart now. This is pressure fit on there, and this is another pressure foot coupling. That's a copper drain pipe that goes into the wall. This is a transition coupling that's pressure fit on there, and I've already tightened that on. I already tightened that on. I find it easier to work with like that. So we'll just take this all apart, set it out to where we want it, and ABS glue sets up rather quickly. So we're going to do this as fast as we can. You'll have to bear with me here. And it's always a good idea. It's quite messy. ABS glue also sticks to your fingers quite well. But I like to put something down just to catch the drips. Here we go. Wonderful stuff. So we're going to liberally put that in there. And the end. Give it a turn. Make sure it's well seated. There we go. Lubing it up. Lubing it up. There we go. There we go. That's good. Got a coupling here. You can see I've had a little bit of practice. I think this is my 9th sink so far. You can see this is dripping everywhere. And again, we want to just hit that. You want that nicely lubricated. Right, there we go. Getting it on the fingers. A little bit of persuasion. All right. So, and that's not going to take any time at all to set up. If you want, you can always wipe off the excess glue. We're not going to bother because we're not building pianos here. Okay, so now this collar just threads right on. Like I said, that's pressure fit. So you just need to snug it up with your fingers. Throw the channel locks on. Give it a couple of turns so it's got a firm hold. We're all good. There's another collar here where the trap is. And you want that to be tight. Now the good thing about these is that this collar that I'm tightening up right now, if you did have a leak, if you did have a blockage in your sink, you could always loosen this collar off, and pull the whole assembly out. And quite often, you've got a blockage in here. And if that's not your problem, loosen the collar off here, pull it off from the wall, and you can run a snake in there. So now we have our water lines. If you're at all confused as to which one is your hot, you just feel the copper pipes generally. This one's warm. so that I know the left-hand one's going to be my hot. I like to give a little bit of access, so just tug it up a little bit. Mark it with your thumb, where you want to cut it. Try to give it a nice clean cut with a hacksaw. There we go. Yeah, just push it up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, now there's little collars that come with these supply lines. Those will just slide right off. We have another one there. Slides right off. Of course, right into the loop. And our two brass nuts. So your nut slides on. Thread's facing down, of course. That little collar is tapered. We're going to put the tapered part down. And that just fits right onto the end. And then that seats into your water shutoff and threads right on like so. Now that's pressure fit. So as soon as I tighten that up with the crescent wrench, it's going to be all good. Okay. And we want to snug these on there really well, of course. Done deal. Alright, so turn the water supply lines on. No water coming out from here, that's a good sign. And we test our taps. What we're looking for here is any leaks. We don't have any in this collar. We're going to let that run into the trap. We'll see if there's any leaks from there. But other than that, done deal. Time to smoke a cigar.